What's up, guys? I'm gonna start stream today. Today we're gonna play Judge Sim again. Let's go. Hope your day is doing well. Mine's pretty decent. Quite sleepy the entire day. Oh, let's continue from last night. So yesterday we got assassinated one time. She's bad, so I think we need to pay attention. A bit more. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Let's just go to sleep and end the day. So bill pass, migrants who commit crime will now be deported. Okay, let's go. What the hell? Okay. Odd looking guy. So let's take a look at the evidence first. First to the last. This is to the... Okay, so 224, that's really fast. Kilometers per hour. 95 kx 33. Okay, never mind. Let's go next. Connor McLean, 34 mil. Fingerprint number 2121367. Criminal record, yes, previously. Mental health, good. National status. What do you mean by national status? Okay. Jangan tekan salah. Criminals without citizenship must be deported. Oh, okay. So this guy is a local, Charges: participating in street racing, violation of traffic safety and rules. Recently, a traffic police came across a street race while on patrol and followed suspicious vehicles. After a long chase, a person named Connor McLean had an accident with the vehicle he was driving. After his accident, he was taken to the hospital by traffic police, and after his treatment, he was arrested and detained. Except for Connor McLean, no driver was caught by the police. So he's the only guy, lah. This is what he meant, right? First of all, I am not a street racer. I have no connection with other vehicles. I was just passing by in my sports car, and all I did was increase my speed to get away from the other vehicles as soon as possible. My only crime is that I was speeding. It has nothing to do with racing. Well, but the evidence says otherwise. This is the... Okay, that's a lot to actually speed up to get away from them, right? Why would you have a license plate inside the trunk of the vehicle if you're not racing? Okay, is there anything else? Not digital evidence? There's nothing. Okay. No shopping. Let's check with him. Okay, Mr. McLean, you stated in your statement that you are not a street racer. Why did you run away when the police officers tried to stop you? Your Honor, I thought the police stopped me because I was speeding. I ran away to avoid a traffic ticket. You have been street racing in the past and got caught. Do you have an explanation about this? Your Honor, this time it was pure coincidence. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's all. I don't think you are innocent though. And why was your license plate inside of the trunk of the car? Because I took my license plate off to get my car painted and I forgot to put it back on. I don't think he's telling the truth though. Let's see. Okay. Where is it? Traffic. Kind of blind. Okay. Participating in street racing. Even if he did not race for a fact that he is still in a violation of traffic safety and rules. I think it's very much the second one. Even if he's telling the truth, he's gonna corner the second one also. So let's do the 2 years jail and the 22,500. Okay. Connor McLean, you are hereby sentenced guilty, 2 years in jail. And you are fined 22,500. There you go. Oh, thank God. Okay, hello. Hello, kitty. Hello. Aren't you a cute one? How's my mental health doing? Let's go out and have whiskey. Wish you were. Oh, mahal. No. Let me just slip it up. Next case. Let's see. Oh, they didn't lock it this time, huh? So okay, because it's digital evidence. Check out the digital evidence then. Camera records CCTV footage of the scene of the incident. So they recognize it. What are you guys doing? Rock, paper, scissors. Looks like it, eh? Let's see. Okay, Adrian Bowen, 42, male, fingerprint number 2122304. No past criminal record. Good mental health. Uh-oh. He's an immigrant. So charges extortion. Helen Lona's mobile phone was stolen while she was walking on 23rd Victoria Street. Camera footage of the place called Coffee Week located where the incident took place was examined. In the line with the investigation, it has been concluded that the person in the image is named Adrian Bowen. Adrian Bowen was detained by police for questioning while he was going to the market where he worked. I was walking on 23rd Victoria Street where I walk on a certain day of the week, but that day I decided to walk in the opposite direction to the direction I normally walk. While everything was going well, someone suddenly took the phone from my hand. I couldn't even react because of the surprise and fear I felt at the time. After I put myself together, I asked for help from those around me. In the evening, I closed the daily gross market where I work and walked in the opposite direction of my house. My wife and I were constantly arguing due to financial concerns. My children did not have much peace of mind. Because of these events, I was very confused and had difficulty thinking clearly. Suddenly, I saw the woman walking in front of me and I noticed that she was carrying a phone in her hand. The phone looked very luxurious and expensive, so he didn't even hide it lah. Because of the difficulties I was experiencing, this phone seemed like a very attractive opportunity to me. I thought that if I could sell it, I could at least alleviate financial concerns a little. Without any plan, I reflexively grabbed the phone from the woman's hand and started running. Afterwards, I turned off the phone, put it in my pocket, and went home. So he did steal it lah. You're getting deported, wait. It's metaphor here. There's no need to see already. So, oh. Wait. Don't make the same mistake again. Okay. Okay. You are getting deported. Adrian Bowen. You are now sentenced for deportation. Thank you for the money. It will definitely be a success. I couldn't be wrong. I also see ngại in here. Withdraw lah. I need those money, man. Repair my mental health, eh? Oh my god, what do you want now? You want a bag or what? If I give her 500 bucks, then I'm left with 700 bucks. Which will definitely not be enough. Hey, how the hell am I going to give you this shit? Oh, fucking rip off way. How much? Wow. Oh. Wow, you really don't care about me, oh? Oh, I could only earn that measly amount. This is pissing me off, way. Wow, that's a lot of money. No, this is too much, eh? Hell no. Drop then drop. Fuck you. Wow. How good is it? Every time it's going to go up in prices. No wonder the sanity is going crazy. I'm going to leave it at this. I need the money. No walks, ah. Not there. Bomb attack on Parliament. Cecilia Carter carried out a bomb attack on the Parliament building. 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 member Parliament were injured. The leader of the Carter was caught. Ooh. After the attack, law of execution was accepted. Those who are on trial for terrorism and other severe crimes will be executed. Ooh. This is gonna be bad. Okay, let's see. Digital evidence. Let's see. Okay. Is that him? Yep, that's him. Yes, sir, I'm listening to you. Go and destroy the Parliament. Sir, don't you think this would be suicide? Since when have my orders been questioned? Okay, sir, as you wish. Let's see. Juan Carlos, 54 mil, fingerprint number 2121395, criminal record, yes. Mental health positive, national status, yes. Okay, terrorism, taking part in organized criminal activities. Recently, 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 MPs were seriously injured in a bomb attack on Parliament. During this attack, 4 people thought to be members of Sicilia cartel blew themselves up. Oh, wow. As a result of extensive searches, 10 people who thought to be the members of Sicilia cartel were caught. A few of the cartel members would become confessions in the cases which they were tried. They disclosed the identity of Juan Carlos, the manager of the cartel and the planner of the bomb attack. As a result of the operations, the person named Juan Carlos was caught in the forest house outside the city. Okay, so his statement is, those responsible for the events are the corrupt state and their collaborators, the mafia. They are the ones who forced us to do this. May Jeremy and Mike rest in peace now. Okay, let's see. Executed, Sorry, brother. You are now hereby execution. Ooh. Bahaya. Oh, so dangerous. Okay. Got home. Let's press the kitty. Something else to do at home, Serious, Ooh. Kitty is the best kitty. Let's go to sleep. It's not one of those crazy people case, right? Possibility of being assassinated, nothing. Henry William Robin Hudson. Okay, let's see. Filing a compensation lawsuit against Robin Hudson who caused Henry William to have a traffic accident. Okay. Defendant and plaintiff. There is one digital evidence for this case, okay? Henry William was allegedly pushed into the barriers by Robin Hudson while he was riding in his motorcycle in traffic, causing him to have an accident. After the accident, Henry William remained in a coma for 42 days. Oh. What? Henry William demands $250,000 from Robin Hudson as a material and moral compensation for the pain he experienced. I was driving my motorcycle in traffic and I wanted to overtake the vehicle in front of me. She started to approach me while I was overtaking her. I got stuck in the barrier and suddenly lost the balance of the motorcycle and rolled over. The only thing I remember afterwards was that I was in great pain. I think she did this on purpose because she didn't even stop and help after she caused this. I was driving in my own lane in the traffic. I was very stressed because I found out that my mother was hospitalized and I was trying to get to the hospital as soon as possible. My mother has cancer and the condition is serious. I didn't notice what was happening during the accident. The motorcycle must have been in my blind spot. I later learned that I was being taken to the court. If I had noticed the accident, I would have definitely stopped and helped. I did not violate any traffic rules. I don't think it's my fault. I think it's motorcycle problem, I think for a fact this is a motorcycle problem. After listening to this, I don't entirely blame her She should have paid attention, although she probably blind spot, I think. Let's see. Mr. William, you realize you were violating the lane of the car in front of you, right? Your Honor, I even honked my horn before she overtook. There's no way she didn't see me. What upsets me is that she could have killed me, but she chose to flee at the time of the incident. Mrs. Hudson, it is highly unlikely that you did not notice the motorcyclist in your left rearview mirror at the time of the incident. Didn't you at least hear a sound? Your Honor, at that moment I was totally thinking about my mother. I was in the left lane, so I didn't need to look in the left mirror and didn't hear the sound because the windows were closed. Fast lane is left. Most likely, because they're driving that side, right? Let's see. Hey, brother. You could have gotten the other way, right? If there's no car, really. I think he's at fault, lor. I will deny him because I think he's at fault. Definitely at fault, no matter how you see this, motorcycle or not. Okay, there's nothing to do other than playing with the cat. Good kitty. Yeah. Alright, you looking at me like that? Go to sleep. Okay, week 7 case. Ooh. This one looks dangerous way. .g.g. Okay, no. The gulls left in the baby's stomach and revealed as a result of the autopsy. Wow, you left the gulls in the baby's stomach. I think this is quite a common thing in surgical, from what I heard. What I see in YouTube, basically. No digital evidence. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, Nathan Lake, 57 male, fingerprint number 2121370, no past criminal record, good mental health, and he's a citizen. Charges involuntary manslaughter. Bamin Tai Jr., the person named, took his baby who was having difficulty breathing to the hospital. After the MRI, it was seen that there was a metal object in the baby's stomach. Nathan Lake, the baby's doctor, said that the object should be removed surgically. The surgery was performed with the family's approval, and Nathan Lake stated to the family that the surgery went well. The baby experienced breathing difficulties sometime after he was discharged and died less than 24 hours. As a result of the autopsy, a gauze that was forgotten during the surgery was found in the baby's stomach. Stomach difficulty breathing. The autopsy report confirmed that the baby died as a result of forgotten gauze. Thereupon, the baby's father, Bamin Tai Jr., filed a complaint against the doctor, Nathan Lake. We realized that our baby was having difficulty in breathing and we went to the hospital. Nathan Lake, who was the doctor there, told us that an MRI was needed. After the MRI result, the doctor said that our baby's stomach had a metal object in his stomach and needed to be operated on immediately. After the surgery, he said that it was a very successful surgery. Then when we came home shortly after our baby was discharged, we realized that our baby couldn't breathe again. We tried to take him to the hospital again, but it was too late when we got there. I asked for an autopsy report because I was curious about the cause of death. I learned that the cause of death was the gauze left in our baby's stomach during the surgery, and I filed a complaint. So his statement is, first of all, I accept my mistake and I'm very sorry that this incident happened. When I learned that the baby died as a result of my carelessness, I could not come to my senses for a long time. I don't care about the punishments I will receive. My only wish is for his family to forgive me. I am distraught. Okay. First of all, I see that you have taken responsibility for the mistake. Could you briefly explain the situation? Before the surgery, I had an argument with my wife. We are in the process of divorcing. I thought I mustn't do this surgery, but there was no other doctor in the hospital. I found out that only I could do the surgery. It went well, but I didn't realize that I left the gauze in the baby's stomach. I desperately hope that the family will forgive me. Involuntary manslaughter. 4 years in jail, plus 4 years. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry to say this, even though you have reflected, but Nathan Lake, I hereby determine that you are to be put in jail for 4 years. I hope you repent. Thank you for the money. Takutnya. Okay. Isn't the sum? Oh, just 2 dices. Okay. Hola. How much do I have? Yes. Okay, I give you okay. Going back to sleep. This is not good. Okay. Okay, this is surprising. Let's see. Huh? Okay. Shouldn't be too hard lah. Yep. Speed run. The gun found in David Crane's coat when he was arrested. Mental health medication found in his coat. There's one digital evidence for the case. Let's see, let's see. This thing couldn't have been blacker, right? Let's see. David Crane, 45 mil, fingerprint number 212331. No past criminal record. It looks like a joker though. Okay. Bad mental health. Okay, he's a citizen. Armed robbery. Recently, a person named David Crane entered the pharmacy where Mary Evans worked, pointed a gun at her and demanded the money in the safe. Mary Evans gave the money in the safe to David Crane and then informed the police. Not long after, David Crane was caught and taken into custody at the house of his brother Victor Crane. So Mary Evans' statement is, he quickly came to the pharmacy and headed to the counter. Even though the weather was hot, I noticed that he was wearing a thick coat. When he came to the counter, he immediately pulled out a gun and said to me, if you love your life, give me the money. I think for a fact, normally people would just say, give me the money, right? Bingo. Then he took the money I gave him, hit the shelves, and ran away. Immediately after the incident, I notified the police and asked for help. David Crane says, I didn't do anything. Why are you arresting me? Mental health test, eh? He apologizes for what he did, but don't you understand that we need it? I'm gonna answer that part. Everything he told me to do was for our good. We can't lose him. He needs the money, and those after him will never stop. What? This guy has bipolar or what? I need to see my brother. I need to make sure my brother's okay. He's talking about the brother. I haven't been sure about this for a long time. I haven't been able to be with you for a long time. My brother is mentally unstable. I woke up in the hospital the day he beat me because I owed some money. When I woke up, David was with me. Even though I was sure that I had not informed anyone, I asked how he knew. He told me to come here. He said to me, 2 days later, he brought me some money to pay off my debt. But he didn't say where he got it. I didn't think he was crazy enough to commit robbery. Please do not punish that, David. Mental health problem, Yep. Speak to him first. Who's after your brother? I don't know. They beat him until he was hospitalized. I know that you hit him. I know that person was beating me was a tall, tattooed man of Russian origin. In your statement, you said he apologizes for what he did. Who are you talking about? There's another person inside me who helps me with what I need to do. Who? Okay. Thanks to what he said, we found some money even if we couldn't pay off my brother's debt completely. He's helping me for our sake. Why haven't you been with your brother for so long? They took me to do tests, fix it with medications. I don't need to be fixed. He and I made a plan together and escape. Oh, cray. And then this guy needs to go to the mental hospital. Treatment line. And we should be correct, right? Yes, I am correct. End of day, so broke. What you want to do? This should be a normal case, right? Yep. Invoice of the purchase of 300 books in the name of Ashley Cooper. The helplessness of words. Apakah? Okay. That agreement between Tommy Cooper and the owner of publishing house. Tommy Cooper, J.J. Richardson. This one is Ashley Cooper. Case subject. Tommy Cooper non-compliance with the contract with J.J. Richardson, owner of the Holy Paper Publishing House. Defendant is Tommy Cooper. Tommy Cooper has made an agreement with the publishing house called Holy Paper to publish his book, The Helplessness of Words, which he released 2 months ago. According to the agreement, he declared that he would pay $250,000 to J.J. Richardson if he took if the book did not reach 10,000 sales within 2 months. As of now, the book has sold 10,276 copies, but it has been proven by the publishing house that the book has received more than 300 copies on behalf of his sister Ashley Cooper. Cannot meh? In this case, J.J. Richardson demands Tommy Cooper to pay his debt. Ashley Cooper, Tommy Cooper's sister, is the witness in this case. Cannot meh? You cannot buy one meh? She's not allowed to buy? 300 pieces only were out of that and even she didn't buy, so it's like what? 24 copies behind? What's wrong? Mr. Richardson ultimately sold 10,000 books. You didn't state in the contract that Ashley Cooper shouldn't buy the book, did you? We didn't specify, Your Honor, but it's pure fraud. If he had not made his sister buy the book 300 times, it would have not exceeded the stated sales figure. No. Of course it would not exceed, but she can only buy what 26 pieces and still hit 10k. Mrs. Cooper, did your brother tell you to buy the book? Your Honor, my brother just informed me that this book is out. I wanted to buy the book in large quantities to support him and to give it as a gift to the people around me. It's not my fault. This guy is a snake. I'm not going to give the money to him. Yep, he doesn't need to pay anything. Nope. Not in this life. This is tough. No, I'm keeping the money before some mafia comes over. Okay, I see. Okay, okay. Let's open the boxes. Last one, straight to second, to the first one. Here, didn't press it. Okay, here to straight one also, over here. Let's go. Okay, crime tool. Fingerprints 2121352. It's a crowbar. Messages between strangers on the person's phone. Foreign number, what's the situation? I have the bag now. How much do you offer? As we talk about, 50 million. I'm on it. Do you have a meeting place? Wait to hear from us. If Sergey Monry receives any punishment, know this, Judge, I will not show you the light of day. This is my first and only warning to you. Think right and make the right decision. Is your life shitty like everyone else? It's not gonna scare me. Okay, this guy. Sergey Monry, 38 mil, 2121352. No past criminal record. Mental health positive. Citizen also. Assassination, high treason. Recently, a person named Merc Blitz was involved in an accident with her own vehicle and died at the scene. Merc Blitz, who completed her shift at a company called Lin Cop, set out to go home with her own car. So, while she was driving, a truck coming from the opposite lane crashed into the vehicle of the person named Merc Blitz. During the investigations carried out by the police arriving at the scene, a crowbar was found in Merc Blitz's vehicle. The driver of the pickup truck involved in the accident could not be found. The bag that should have been in the vehicle containing important government information could not be found. This guy is an assassin way. As a result of the autopsy performed on the person named Merc Blitz, it was concluded that she did not die at the time of the accident and she was killed with the help of a crowbar found at the scene. As a result of the detailed investigation, it was determined that the driver of the truck involved in the accident was a person named Sergey Monry. As a result of long efforts, the person named Sergei Monry was caught and detained at the airport where he went to go abroad. I am not guilty. I went to the airport to see just to see my family who lives abroad. I have nothing to do, please, with this incident. Please release me. I have no reason to commit this kind of crime. I can't even hurt an ant, let alone kill a person. But your fingerprint wall. You were hired to kill somebody, Wensha. There's no deter evidence. Guy is threatening me. Speak to him. Why did you run away after the accident? My fear and panic at the time of the incident, I wanted to flee the scene because I was not sure if the person in the vehicle was alive. So why were you trying to flee aboard with the bag that was supposed to be in the vehicle? I found the bag next to the garbage container opposite my house, and since it looked very nice, I wanted to take that back to my family. Fingerprint on the crowbar. Treason. Executed. Execution. No, I don't think I can believe you. So Sergei Monry, you are guilty and should be executed. Oh, thank you for the money. Please, please, please. Ah. I'm doing the right thing. Oh. I put. So scared. Give me all the money. Credit options. Let's see. Sycamore 2000. Is that what? Yeah, take all the money. I'm scared. Beep, 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 beep. What's going on? Okay. Thank you for the lights, I guess. Ah. Nobody say a word. Except the kitty. Except the kitty. I deserve to go to a bar. Give me the bar. Rip off. Oh, rip off. Big rip off. And then... Ah? Ada. Spin. Spin. Better not be watermelon and strawberry, eh? Let's go. Come on. Oh, oh. Wow. Not gambling anymore. Goodbye. Thank you. Don't gamble. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Wait. This is dumb. Double step ready. See, double step ready. Okay, the evidences was seized after the operation. Numerous semi-automatic unlicensed pistols, 2 submachine guns, $1 million in cash, narcotic pills known as ecstasy. Well, one digital evidence. Let's see. What's that? Are those plants or toilet pots? Do they not look like toilet pots? They look like toilet pots to me. Okay, face recognized ready. Okay, wait. It doesn't serve anything there, so I don't think I'm gonna buy anything at all. Was found right and the compensation was paid by the local company. Okay, this was the telephone thing, right? Okay, from the past video. Wait. Release Winston Gerald and accept the 700 $700 we will give you. If you accept this offer, the rest of the money will come and you will live a very comfortable life. As much as I would like that, but no. Winston Gerald, 51 male, fingerprint number 2121330, no past criminal record, good mental health citizen. So he is charged in corruption during illegal prostitution and gambling raid carried out by the police at the hotel called Palace of Gorge at night. Vincent Gerald was caught in the same hotel room with many mafia members and Frederick Lanson, who is known to be one of the high-ranking managers of the mafia. Oh, I guess I'm messing with the mafia already. 4 mafia members and Winston Gerald, who were in the same room, were arrested, but Frederick Lanson, one of the high-ranking managers of the mafia, committed suicide with his own gun. Okay. At the scene, so 7 women thought to be prostitute, drugs and weapons and $1 million worth of cash was seized in the hotel room. I don't know why I'm in the hotel room. Earlier I was drinking at the bar with few friends and we got quite drunk. I remember asking my driver to take me home. I got in the car and opened my eyes. In the hotel room I was with women and men I didn't know. The police came and arrested us. I am not guilty. I am a member of parliament. You are exist to serve us as a police. How dare you question me and keep me? Of course I dare. You were found with those things. What were you thinking? What's the charge? Corruption. Not here. Hey, wait, not this one again. It's the same shit. Corruption. $10 million fine, 10 years in jail. Let's speak to him. In your statement, you said you were in the hotel against your will. Is that true? Yes, Your Honor. There must be a plot against me. Why, when you left the bar, we were seen getting the same car with the man you said you didn't know at the hotel. What can you say about this? This must be a trap set for me. I didn't know anyone in that hotel. I'm not guilty. I'm someone who serves this country. You claim that you are serving the country, yet you try to use your position and scold the officer who's doing this duty during this interrogation. Is this how the country should be served? I'm sorry, I was stressed and it was my first time being questioned. I couldn't help myself, Your Honor. I apologize to my police friend in front of you. Apology not accepted. 10 years, $10 million in fine. You... 10 years, $10 million. Okay, Winston Gerald. You are sentenced guilty. 10 years in prison. $10 million. Fine. Goodbye. Ooh. Ooh. This is giving me threats. What's it? Fight with corruptions increase. The government announced that it will fight corruption to the end. The identity of the mafia leader still remains as a mystery. Who's the mafia leader? Don't tell me it's me, eh? Don't want that kind of plot twist. Macam bahaya je. No, not that crazy. Or digital. No evidence file. Nothing. Oh my god. Okay. Oliver Mazakin, 33, male, fingerprint number 212366, with a past criminal record, good mental and citizen. Charges theft. 3 years ago, a person named Oliver Magazine, who was at the scene of the theft incident at an alley on Mumby Street, was detained as a suspect and was sentenced to 6 years in prison in the trial. Recently, a theft incident occurred again and the suspect was caught and taken into custody. As a result of the suspect's statement, he stated that Oliver Mazakin took responsibility for the crime for which he was convicted and that he actually committed the crime. Okay, the person named Frank Curve, who took responsibility for the incident, was brought to the police station to be questioned. With the end of this month, I have completed my 3rd year in that prison. I tried to explain that I was innocent from the very beginning. However, because I was at the scene at that time and became the center of the targets, I was sentenced to 6 years in prison. After all this time, I had the opportunity to redeem myself. I hope the process works correctly this time. But you have a past criminal record there. 3 years ago, I had my eye on a house on Mumbai Street. I broke in through her window and stole some items and jewelry. And as I was leaving, I heard a noise. The landlord saw me. Though the landlord saw me, sorry. I asked someone passing by to hold what I had in my hand and I ran away. The man whom I gave the materials was arrested before he realized what had happened. I was happy to be safe, but my conscience was troubled. Now that I've been caught, I confess this. Innocent girl. Wait. Take a chill pill first. Tongue tied ready. Speak to him. You stated in your statement that you were responsible for a burglary on Mumbai Street 3 years ago. Is that true? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't want things to come out at this point. I wish I had confessed before. You stated that you regretted putting the blame on Oliver Mazakin, so why didn't you come and confess earlier? I don't know. At the time, I did not feel remorse for this, but after the last incident, I realized I regretted it and wanted to confess. I am so sorry about Oliver Mazakin, that it wasn't supposed to be like this. Past criminal record. Wow, this is kind of tough way. What would anyone else do? Let's see. Why are you coming up right now? I don't think I'm wrong, leh. I think he has something to do with this, and then six. I think he needs to go 6 years, although it's not written there. If I follow the book, then that guy would be sentenced for 2 years in jail. But you were both there. What would I do? There's one more here. Oh yes. I think that guy go. Oh, betul. Thank God. Sleep. They're not gonna do anything more at this point. We are broke. Okay, what's up with this guy? Digital evidence. Patrick Mernicki should be punished no matter what. He's responsible for the death of the person I love the most. If you can do this, I'll give you 500. Why there? Audio recorded at the scene of incident by shopping center security. No, do not jump. Don't jump. You're too young to jump. Please don't do this to yourself. Stay away from the railings. Jump. I don't think the world is a good place to live. Wow. Oh. This one is already this one, oh. Instigation, suicide, 4 or 8 years. Confirm kena ready one. Patrick Mickey, 46 male, fingerprint number 212391. No past criminal record for 4 years only. Oh, mental health test positive. He is getting deported. This is an immigrant. Incitement to suicide. A person named Tiffany Helen recently committed suicide by jumping from the rooftop of the Huddleton shopping mall. Although the citizen at the scene tried to persuade Tiffany Helen not to commit suicide, it was claimed that Patrick Mickey forced Tiffany Helen to commit suicide. Following the incident, the statement of the citizens were taken, and the person named Patrick Mickey, who was alleged to be the instigator, was taken to police station to be questioned. First of all, I did not force anyone to commit suicide. No shit. At the moment, what I thought, like others, was to dissuade the woman from committing suicide. I thought about applying reverse psychology and told her to jump off. Seriously? Who are you kidding, huh? My request was that she should not jump off. I am very sorry that this incident happened, but I do not consider myself guilty. There is a misunderstanding about my actions. I ask you to please believe me. What the fuck? In your statement, you said that you didn't want Tiffany Helen to commit suicide, and you argued that you intended to use reverse psychology. Have you received training on this before to apply such psychology? Your Honor, the reason I did that was because I saw a scene in the cop show I was watching. Wow. I thought at the time that this might work. But it wasn't what I expected. After all, it wasn't my fault that the woman was up there. So do you live your life according to the scenes you see on TV series? Of course not. Like I said, at the time, I thought it might work. It didn't work out of the way I expected. I'm sorry about that. It's getting deported, oh. I'm not taking the 500 bucks, oh. So, Patrick Mickey, you are hereby deported. 谢谢, 1009. I'm getting rich. I did the right decision. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Withdraw all the money. All my money. What do you want? What do you want, woman? Hell no. What about my vacation? Bloody hell, eh? I need to get a drink already. And then it's pricey because of you. Ooh. I will drink my whiskey and you're not gonna judge me. Okay. What do you want? No. I said no, woman. No. Wow. Woman. You just made it drop like shit eh. The fuck? Let's open up one. Oh, sweet. Scary guys, scary guys. Let's open up. Okay, wow. Large number of fully automatic rifles and ammunition seized. Wow. Text messages between the individuals. What about the shipment? Are there any problems with weapons and ammunition? The shipment is going very well. There are no problems. What are the situation in the workshop? No problem. We will produce weapons and ammunition quickly and make them ready for shipment. Is everything all right? We are making good progress. We will be ready for shipment. Sure. Okay, Leroy Felix, 31 mil, fingerprint number 2121322, no past criminal record. Good mental health. Okay, the citizen also. Emric Abraham is not a citizen, I see already. 30 years old male, fingerprint number 2121332, past criminal record, and good mental health. Douglas Darian, 32 male, fingerprint number 2121342, no past criminal record, good mental health, and a citizen. So 2 people are getting punished severely here, and 1 is getting deported. The middle one is getting deported. Charges: armed trafficking and smuggling. Police who received a tip-off recently carried out an operation at the address specified at the tip. A large number of weapons and ammunition was seized during the operation. It has been concluded that the weapons and ammunition were manufactured at the specific address. Persons caught during the raid were detained. First of all, I would like to point out that I do not belong in any organization before the event. My friend Emric Abraham called me and said he had a workshop and I could come and see it, so I went to the house in the location he sent me. Wait, all 3 of their names are in there, right? Leroy and Rick Douglas. They're all in the group chat. See, all 3 of them are talking about it. So I went to the house in the location he sent me. I couldn't hide my surprise at what I saw next. I had not guessed that the products he produced could be weapons and ammunition. Afterwards, I told him this was a crime. Wait. Shipment. 1 mentioned already. Weapons. And shipment is going very well. Impossible, I don't know, ma. This one talking about the weapons also. So the police came when I wanted to leave the workshop to avoid being affected by this situation. They detained me before I could explain the situation. Please understand me, I am innocent. Douglas Darian, a friend I had just met, invited me to his workshop, which he said belonged to him. When I asked him about the content of the workshop, he told me that it was an art workshop. Bullshit. Since I love art very much, I was curious and went to his workshop. I didn't know I would encounter something like this. Just as I was getting over my surprise and leaving the weapons workshop, police arrived. They detained him without giving him a chance to talk. I want to make it clear that I have nothing to do with the incident. It's Douglas, I am not guilty of the incident. Those responsible for this incident are individuals named Leroy Felix and Emric Abraham. It's only been a few days since I met these people. They invited me to their workshop. I accepted their invitation, thinking it was an art workshop. Wow. After entering the workshop, I was speechless at what I saw. When I wanted to leave the scene, police came and quickly detained us. I have no connection with the workshop. Okay. This guy is getting punished. This guy is deported. Okay, regular punishment for both of them. Impossible, man. Okay, let's speak to them. In all 3 of your statements, I see that you blame each other. Why do you blame each other instead of confessing your guilt? Your Honor, first of all, everything I said is true. I saw a person named Douglas Darian at the workshop and we have no prior acquaintances. I just met Emric Abraham and how could I have known it would turn out like this? How long have you been doing this job? I have nothing to do with the incident. I only went to the workshop upon invitation of my friend Leroy Felix. In your statement, you identified your friend as Douglas Darian. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I got mixed up. Exactly what position are you in? My only involvement in the incident is that I was at the scene at the time of the incident. That's all, Your Honor. Arms trafficking, smuggling. Wait. Mental health all good, right? Good mental health. Yep. $10 years jail, 100,000 fine for 2 people. Okay, Apunzoi ready. You first. You're getting deportation. Okay. Wait. Now I'm mixing up. 10 years, 100,000. Okay. You. Guilty. 10 years. 100,000. You also guilty. Possible, ma? Text message, clearly you know what you're doing, ma. Okay, I need to... This woman is really... How do I increase mental health, ah? Oh... Probably 1,920? That's like what, half of them already, more than half already. Thanks to you, bitch. Going back to sleep. Wait. Be right back. Oh, next case ready. Yeah. Let's continue. See what's about. Assault report. Bruises and rashes due to impact in various body parts in the body. Broken pinky finger. Is this a rape case? Not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but yeah. Divorce case filed by Jennifer J. Harold against her husband Adam Harold. Defendant Adam Harold. Wait, who? Looks like a guy figure. Never mind. Jennifer Jade stated that she was subjected to violence by her husband Adam Harold and filed a petition for divorce. Jennifer Jade stated in her petition that the reason for the divorce was that the trust in her husband was shaken, that the promises her husband made to her as a some marriage criterions were not fulfilled. Additionally, Jennifer Jade stated that she was faithful to her husband throughout the marriage and did not have any difficulty in fulfilling his wishes. So who is that in there? Who kena pukul now? Who's getting hit? But isn't this looks like a guy autopsy rather than a female autopsy? It didn't state very well here whether it's a male or female. Confusing. Could you briefly explain the promises your husband made to you as a marriage criterion? My husband lied to me about many things, including our sexual life. Okay. On what issues in your sexual life did he lie to you? Your Honor, Adam and I promised each other before we got married that we would not have sexual intercourse. They lied to me and many things through. Okay, I'm not gonna read that out loud. If your husband's size is a reason you want to end the marriage. Not only that, when my husband did not enjoy our relationship, he used violence against me without my consent and blamed it on his incompetence. Is it true that you use violence against your wife? My wife argued that my blah blah size was below average and she constantly used this against me. Once she had threatened me to tell this to my friends. So I suggested that she could have with a friend of mine that she would enjoy our life more. She said she was open to it. What's going on? She said that this situation would not harm our relationship. Then she asked me to watch them. What? I didn't sign up for this I didn't. Okay. In the face of this statement, I accepted his request, but while watching them, I succumbed into my anger and committed violence against my wife. You shouldn't have hit her. Okay, let's see what are the choices here. He did ask her to do that because he felt helpless, is it? Keeping her there is not good also. I think the last one is the best one. Divorce and Adam Harold's monthly alimony payment of 1,000 to Jennifer Jane. There's no point being together already at this point. I am correct. Yes, I am right. Let's go to sleep. Bar is rip off now. Bar is overrated. Case. Kind of puzzles this time. This should be easy. Let's see. Expertise report from the time vehicle was purchased. Original, fake. Oh, okay. Okay. Is this a fraud case? Invoice from regular auto in the name of Arturo Max. Arturo. So Esteban Albon, 39 male, fingerprint number 212388, past criminal record, mental health test good. It's a citizen also. Fraud. A person named Arturo Max who bought this vehicle had a mechanical fault to his vehicle. To the repair shop name called Regular Auto to detect and fix the problem. After 2 days, the repair shop notified Arturo Max that the repairs were completed and stated that he could only take delivery of the vehicle. Okay. Arturo Max, who received the vehicle, wanted to sell the vehicle 1 week later. He received a report about the vehicle from the expert company before the sale. That person named Arturo Max, who saw that 3 parts of the vehicle were changed in the report, filed a lawsuit against the repair shop called Regular Auto, which he held responsible. It's been about 1 month since I purchased my vehicle. Since the malfunction light came on, I took it to the repair shop called Regular Auto. They said that there was a simple mechanical fault in the vehicle. They repaired and delivered my vehicle within 2 days. Afterwards, I decided to sell the vehicle and applied for an expert. The expert report revealed that the 3 changes parts. This is not possible because I bought my vehicle from the dealer with 0 kilometers. I think it was replaced by the repair shop. Ooh. When the vehicle came to us, the malfunction light was on. We said we could fix it and deliver it in a day or 2, and we did. We were surprised when we received notice that a lawsuit has been filed against us. We did not remove or replace any parts from the vehicle. We think that the victimization is due to the responsibility of the vehicle owner. These accusations are great slanders against a reputable corporate company like us. Corporate good. Let's talk to him. You stated that the problem was caused by the responsibility of the vehicle owner. Can you explain more what this means? Your Honor, we are a large company that repairs on average 50 vehicles a day. We are not the addressee of such an accusation. The reason I say this is because the vehicle owner does not care enough about his vehicle. Can you explain it a little more? I think he may have experienced his grievance at any repair shop he took his vehicle before. I recommend him to choose the repair shop he takes his vehicles more carefully. Pause record. It's fraud, right? Salah, wrong. Fraud. 10 years jail. Well, Esteban Albon, we will hereby sentence you guilty of fraud. 10 years in jail. There you go. I shouldn't be wrong. Thank you for raising my salary. All the money. I need all the money. Bow. Second time. Thank you. Let's try that. No more Wheel of Fortune. Oh no. 7 plus 4, 21. 7 plus 4, 11. 4, 13. Last one. No, no, no. Oh, wow. Come on, picture. Oh, picture. Power. Thank you. I'm leaving. Digital evidence. Okay. Jessica Grumbert, 33, female, fingerprint number 212323. No past criminal record, mental health is bye-bye already. National status citizen, insult, beating, home invasion. The detail took place in the evening at a restaurant belonging to Philip Monroe. Incident calmed down with the intervention of eyewitnesses and the police, and then the police were called and asked for help. After Philip Monroe filed a complaint, Jessica Grumbert was caught and taken into custody. First of all, I would like to say that I am in the right. I don't quite understand why she attacked me. I was just doing my job at the restaurant. Suddenly, she entered my restaurant screaming my name and started attacking me. Even though I told her to calm down, she continued to punch me. The incident calmed down with the interventions of my customers. Afterwards, I called the police and asked for help. First of all, I would like to say that I'm in the right. The main reason I did this was because of the other day I was spending time at home with my new boyfriend. We wanted to order food. We ordered from Philip's Sushi. And the restaurant with an average rating, the app said the order time was 20 to 30 minutes and my friend was in a hurry. They brought our order an hour and a half later, and of course my friend had already left. Friend or boyfriend? First new boyfriend and then suddenly become friend. When I sent a text message to meet up the next day, he told me that he was not available and I was very angry about the situation. If we had been able to have dinner together in the evening, this would have not happened. That's why I went to the restaurant and attacked the person I met. I just wanted him to stay, but this food situation broke everything. I was eating my favorite sushi at the restaurant called Philip's Sushi, which is one of my daily routines. Suddenly, I saw a woman enter the place screaming. She was swearing and shouting Philip. She ran towards Philip, who is also a dear friend of mine, and started attacking him by swearing and punching him. I separated them, and then the woman left the place. We notified the police. You're not right, law, like this. Obviously, you cuckoo already, law. You said you didn't know the owner of the restaurant, but they say you entered the restaurant shouting his name. Is that true? No, it isn't, Your Honor. I don't know the owner of the restaurant. I didn't swear or anything. I attacked the first uniformed person I saw just because my anger at the moment, that's all. Jessica Grumbert, you are sentenced to be sent for treatment due to sanity impairment. I am right. I am not wrong. Next one. Not sure what sound is that. Oh, Oh, it's this. You're not underage, right? You are not underage, right? Okay. Conversation between Julia Armstrong and Matt Geller from her phone. Julia, how are you? Why do you care? We broke up already. No, we did not. We didn't break up. I'll block you. Don't write to me again. Block me and I'll share all I have about you. Wow. I'll humiliate you. Let's try if you want. Are you threatening me? No. Oh, just a little reminder. Ah. Nothing, right? Nothing cray-cray, right? Okay, compensation lawsuit filed by a person named Julia Armstrong against a person named Matt Geller. Defendant Matt Geller. A person named Julia Armstrong who wanted to break up with her boyfriend filed a lawsuit saying that her boyfriend did not want to break up with her and threatened to blackmail her. It was stated that their relationship lasted approximately for 1 year. Julia Armstrong, a girlfriend, is seeking $50,000 in damages against Matt Geller for the accusation. When we started a relationship with Matt, everything was great. I thought he was the right person for me. We made a lot of memories in a short time, and since we got along well, we decided to move in together. Our home life was good at first, but after a month, we started fighting constantly. I realized that I didn't know him until he lived in the same house. He was very lazy. He would lie down all day without moving a muscle. Even when there was dirt everywhere. When I told him that we should do things like cleaning and cooking together in our free time, he said he was too tired and just lay down. However, we were also starting to have money problems. After a while, the most important issue emerged. He kept telling me that we had done everything and he no longer enjoyed it, and that we should look for different pleasures. I would do anything for him, but it was very difficult to do the things he wanted from me without asking for them myself. He started to ask questions such as, why don't you do something that I like to? Don't you love me? We decided to break up after a while, but he did not delete the sexual pictures and videos of me. He told me that he missed me. About a week after our separation, he acted like we never broke up. And then I reminded him of that. He threatened me to spread the photos and videos he had all to my friends and the internet. I love Julia very much and I think of everything is going very well. The only problem in our relationship is that she takes some little things too seriously, and after I eat in bed, she argues with me then when she sees that I don't clean the house when it gets dusty. But such things are not a problem for me and I do not require cleaning. If it bothers her, she should clean it herself. We argue when I say these things, but then we continue as if nothing happened. I think there's no problem. Crazy, yeah. We started living together in the middle of our relationship. Naturally, we tried everything we could in bed. When I go to her with different ideas, she always acts offended and rejects them. I just want to discover new pleasures together. Afterwards, she wanted to break up with me. Since I didn't want to lose her, I told her I love her and I miss her very much. This guy is crazy, Speak to them. Why do you still keep photos and videos of your girlfriend even though she asks you to delete them? Because I miss her so much. I miss us. I want us to have things that remember even if I delete them and we never make up again. Why are you secretly sharing her private photos with your friend? That's a tough question. It's not a tough question. It's not rocket science. Why? Just why do you share it? Because you're not that happy. I have some strange feeling it would give me pleasure sometimes. I trust my friend very much and I was just wondering that he thought about what he thought about my girlfriend. What? I thought that if there were good comments and my girlfriend was ready to try new things, it could lead her to other things, but now I realize how ridiculous it was to do it without her notice. You are crazy. I'm not helping you. First one. Are you insane? for success. Tidur, sleep. Hey, this putang ina mo face. Open this. Can we have some new puzzles? Wait a minute. Okay, second last one. Third one. Last one. Second one. First one. And over here. Let's go. Again, those found on the person during the search. 1 Rose. Wire Garrett. Licensed semi-automatic pistol found on the person. Jamal Roderick, 31 male. Fingerprint number 2121352. No past criminal record. Good mental health and a citizen also. High treason. Jamal Roderick, who was captured by the Prime Minister Matt Drake's guard during the patrol around the property at night, surrendered without difficulty. According to the information provided by the Prime Minister's guards, the police officer was wearing his official uniform and had a gun with the safety on his hand while he was caught. The guard who searched the person found a red rose and a steel choke rope on him. It's a strange thing to carry around, isn't it? After everything I've done for the future of our country, why would a sane person try to assassinate me? I can't understand it. I request from our justice system that necessary action to be taken quickly. They cannot prevent me from being the Prime Minister with such disgraceful and cowardly action. I can't understand why I was arrested and brought here. What do you mean? You carried those things? I received a phone call from headquarters. I was ordered to put on my uniform and go to the Prime Minister's house for additional security duty. I did whatever task was given to me. I could never have any intention of assassinating the Prime Minister. I have endless respect for him and his party. Then we have to speak for him. High treason, right dialogue. Let's see what he say. The exact same rose found on the corpses in previous assassinations was found on you. How will you explain this? There's total of 3 cases, including this one already, that has the rose and also the wire thing. Is this a mafia working behind the scenes? Your Honor, since you asked me that, I'll tell you. It was my girlfriend's birthday. I didn't have time to buy her present. What about the wire? While I was on my way to duty, I saw a beautiful rose in the side of the road. I put the rose in the inner pocket of my uniform to give it to my girlfriend. I didn't know that this rose was the same species as the rose found in previous murders. It was a big coincidence for me too. What about the wire? Exactly. I always take into consideration all possibilities of negative situations that could. Professional habit. How is a steel wire an extra precaution? You could have many more weapons and you choose the one that you use to assassinate people rather than defending yourself. Coincidence much? In your statement, you said you were on orders from the center. However, it was accepted there was no such order from the center. Your Honor, the order I received was not a written order. I don't know, there must have been what? High treason High treason execution. I am sorry, dude. Wait, is he crazy? He's not crazy, right? No, he's not crazy. Okay, Jamal Roderick, you are hereby found guilty and to be executed. Bye-bye. Oi! Oi! What the hell? Thank you for the money, but take all the money in the world. All the money. Thank you. Nobody is asking me for money today. I'm going for a drink. I shall accept. Oh, the mental health is not good, seriously. Nothing else, it's a rip-off bar. How to increase mental health in this game? A sleep bar. Police officers loses their life. Shot and died during the trial which she was tried as a defendant. Assassin was caught. What's this? Your Honor, after the recent events, we have decided to promote you to a more secure place. Secure palace of justice. You will never be subjected to such an act again. I'll convey research you get well soon. I got shot, man. Let's see. Unlicensed semi-automatic pistol used in the assassination. Fingerprint number 2121362. That's a digital evidence also. What beef do you have with this person? Okay, Alex Martin, 38 male, 2121362 is the same as this, right? Yes. Mental health positive. Citizen assassination. Recently, a person named Jamal Roderick was shot 4 times and killed by Alex Martin during his trial. After shooting, he was about to commit suicide. He was neutralized by security forces. During this process, he refused to testify. Assassination. First time offender, right? Oh, no. 102 years old. Uh-oh. Speak to him. Do you insist of continuing not to talk? Why do you commit this murder? Who do you work for? I have nothing to say. I'm an anarchist. Okay. Well then. Okay, Alex Martin, you are found guilty and you shall spend the rest of your life in jail. Success. Let's go to sleep. Who's this guy? This guy looks like Hitler, eh? Okay, digital evidence. Ooh. Okay. I hate to have to warn you, but you must release Albert the Santa, otherwise your wife and children will suffer for it. Take them. Albert the Santa, 54 mil, fingerprint number 2121312. Has criminal record. Okay, good mental health and a citizen. So murder recently at noon. 3 gunshots were heard in the restaurant called Burger Queens. A person named Martin Madrix lost his life in the incident. It has been stated that the camera are not active because the restaurant has not just opened. As a result of the consistent statements of customer Amanda Franks and employee Katia Stones, who were there at the time of the incident, and the photo feed they drew, the information of the person named Albert DeSanta was obtained. Not long after, the person named Albert DeSanta was caught by the police and taken into custody. I started my shift at noon. Since the restaurant is secluded, I can remember the customers' faces. While I was waiting at the counter, I noticed that the customer at the table 14 were arguing. The customer in the leather jacket suddenly pulled out a gun and pointed it at the person in front of him. As soon as I saw the gun, I hid under the safe. And I heard 3 gunshots. I didn't show up for a while because I was afraid. When I came out, I saw the man lying on the ground. Then I notified the police. I went to Burger Queen's around noon to order, but I went to the restroom before making it. I stayed for about 5 minutes. After leaving, we made eye contact with the customer at the table number 14. While I was heading to the cash register to order, I heard the scream of the cashier. With a sudden reflex, I threw myself under the table. Then I heard 3 gunshots. After a while, I came out from under the table, and one of the men was on the floor. The other one had left the place. Wow. I was sleeping at home at the time of the incident. You accused me of shooting that man, but I was at home until evening hours that day. I only went out for drinks with my friends in the evening. This is a murder they are trying to pin on me. I am not guilty. You seem very guilty, to me, Mr. Albert Santa, do you have anything to add? No, Your Honor. I said everything I want to say in my statement. I am not guilty. I do not need to say anything else. Murder. Not first time, Aggravated, 26 years. Okay. You're found guilty. You have to spend 26 years in jail. That's not a lot, right? After all, we've been in there before. Only Kitty is good. Okay, it's a bit higher, but it's okay. Let's Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's open and see. Document confirming that Joseph Gray escaped from mental health hospital. Fugitive Joseph Gray. He escaped from the hospital. If you see him, notify the authorities. Okay. Multiple personality disorder. Joseph Gray, 53, male, 2121376, no criminal record, bad mental health, and then the citizen kidnapping. Recently, Aisha Ellery, the wife of Stewart Ellery, notified the police after not hearing from her husband for a long time. As a result, the extensive searches carried out by the police, it was determined that Stewart Ellery left his workplace and headed towards home. Security cameras on the route of his home were examined, and it was determined that Stewart Ellery was put into a black minibus without his consent. As a result of the intense work of the police, a person named Joseph Gray, the owner of the minibus in which Stewart Ellery was kidnapped, was caught and taken into custody. As a result of the searches carried out in this house, Joseph Gray Stewart Ellery was found unconscious with his hands, feet and mouth tied in secret compartment of the house. Okay. In addition, many people were found dead unconscious in the other secret compartments of the house Joseph Gray. First of all, I would like to state I am definitely not a murderer. I'm only treat sick people who are in their deathbed. While doing this, I do not ignore their consent. I will provide them with the opportunity to continue living. This is an opportunity for them. I am not crazy. I don't force anyone to do anything. Well, let's just listen to him. I see in your statement that you say you treat people. On what grounds you based on this? Your Honor, I'm a good surgeon. I work in a private hospital, and in my spare time, I take care of people who can't afford a hospital. I treat people on their deathbeds, and I don't get paid for it. Why should that be a crime? Mr. Gray, have you been in a mental hospital? Oh, I haven't been. I'm a very good veterinarian. I only treat animals. I don't want money from them either. But you just try to cut open a man. They say I'm very good at my job. And why do you tie up people you treat? What? They're always causing trouble. I think they're about their well-being. Understand, Mr. Gray. Do not worry. You continue to treat animals. Thank you, Your Honor. I knew you cared about me. Goodbye. You're going to the mental hospital. Is it sent for treatment? Okay. Yep, all mine. I'm a good judge. Okay, I'm ending the stream here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll continue this next week. Right. See ya.